Hello children, welcome to chemistry class. Today we are going to discuss our next topic. Topic is redox reaction and electrode process. So first we will see what is a redox reaction. I have written one equation. Sudden plus CuSO4 gives out sudden SO4 plus U. So I have written oxidation state of metals. By changing in oxidation state, we can see there is oxidation and reduction. So here oxidation we see from 0 to plus 2. Increase in oxidation number is called oxidation. It's called oxidation. 0 to plus 2 means there is increase in oxidation number. So this is oxidation. From here plus 2 to 0. Plus 2 to 0. There is decrease in oxidation number. Plus 2 to 0. So decrease in oxidation number is called a reduction. So what you have seen in this reaction, oxidation and reduction both are taking place. So a reaction in which oxidation and reduction both takes place is called a redox reaction. It's called a redox reaction. A reaction in which simultaneously oxidation and reduction take place is called a redox reaction. After this, we will see a redox couple. What is redox couple? Here, our next topic is redox. Here, redox couple is represented by putting slash between oxidized and reduced form of same substance. If I am taking this here example, redox couple, I have taken to a beaker. In that I fill in one beaker I fill copper sulfate, in other one I fill zinc sulfate. In this I dip copper rod and in that zinc rod. Copper rod is there. Here copper sulfate solution, it ionize like this, Cu2 plus and SO4 2 minus. So here it getting 2 electron and it is being reduced. It's being reduced. In that, from here zinc is coming and forming Zn plus. So for both reaction, this one is reduction, that one is oxidation. If I write couple reaction, redox couple for this, so what will be? First we will write oxidized form. So first I am going to write for this. Oxidized form is this. Oxidized form is this plus 2. Then slash, then reduced form. Reduced form is C. So for this reaction, for this half reaction, it is half reaction because in this reduction taking place, so it is a reduction half reaction. There oxidation taking place, so that is oxidation half reaction. So for this I wrote redox couple, and for that I can write redox couple. For this also, first reduce from, what is reduce from? 2 plus and 7. So this is the redox couple. So on the basis of these two we can define. What we can define on these two bases? We can define what? A redox couple having together oxidized and reduced form of a substance. Oxidized and reduced form of a substance. Oxidized and reduced form of a substance taking part, a redox couple having together oxidized and reduced form of a substance taking part in a half oxidation or reduction. So we can write this. How we can write? A redox couple having together oxidized and reduced forms of a substance, oxidized and reduced form of a substance taking part in an oxidation or in an oxidation or a reduction of reaction. The redox couple having together, on that basis I am defining the redox couple having together oxidized and reduced forms of a substance taking part in an oxidation or reduction of reaction. So on this basis we can define the redox couple. Our next is electrode potential. Our next topic is electrode potential. Hello student. So we are moving to our next electrode potential. Here. So what is electrode potential? Let us see. I have taken one solution, this copper sulfate solution, and one copper rod I divided in this copper rod. So you know that if we are dipping copper rod, so some reaction will take place, and this is half reaction. This is half reaction. This is half reaction. Okay. So in this, when we dip a metal rod in its salt solution, metal rod in its salt solution means I have taken metal rod of copper and I have dipped in copper sulfate solution. When a metal rod dipped in salt solution, a potential developed between salt solution and electrode. Salt solution and electrode, that is called electrode potential. When we dip a salt, we dip a metal rod in its salt solution, a potential developed between the electrode and salt solution is called electrode potential. You can write this also here. Definition: electrode potential, EP, potential developed between metal rod and its salt solution when a metal rod dipped in its salt solution. Potential developed between a metal rod and its salt solution. When a metal rod dipped in its salt solution is known as electrode potential. Is known as electrode potential. It is denoted by the potential developed between metal rod and its salt solution when a metal rod dipped in its salt solution is known as electrode potential. Now we are moving to standard electrode potential. Standard electrode potential. Before this we discussed electrode potential. Now we are moving to standard electrode potential. So what is the difference between standard electrode potential and this potential? Standard electrode potential and electrode potential. So nothing difference, but there is some difference. Electrode potential, if we talk electrode potential, salt solution and metal rod is taken and potential left between them is called electrode potential. But here for standard electrode potential, salt solution concentration should be 1. Concentration should be one and temperature 25 degrees Celsius and by adding to 73, so we can take this also. 25 degrees Celsius we can take, or by adding to 73, that we can also. And atmospheric pressure should be 1. So what is the difference between electrode potential and standard electrode potential? In standard electrode potential, the concentration of salt should be unity, means 1, and temperature should be 25 degrees Celsius and pressure should be 1 atmosphere. So if we define the standard electrode potential, so on that basis we can define. How we can define? The potential developed between metal rod and its salt solution when a metal rod dipped in in 1 unit concentration salt solution at 25 degrees Celsius temperature and 1 atmosphere pressure is called standard electrode potential. So we can define like this: potential developed between metal rod and its salt solution when the metal rod dipped in 1 unit concentration in its 1 unit concentration salt solution at 25 degrees Celsius and 1 atmospheric pressure is known as standard electrode potential. So I think you might have understood what is difference between electrode potential and standard electrode potential. Electrode potential we have seen before this, the potential developed between metal rod and its salt solution when a metal rod is dipped in its salt solution is called electrode potential. And standard electrode potential, a potential developed between metal rod and its salt solution when a metal rod is dipped in its 1 unit concentration salt solution at 25 degrees Celsius and 1 atmospheric pressure is called standard electrode potential. And here, if we add to half electrode, we have discussed electrode potential and standard electrode potential. So what is the use of standard electrode potential? The standard electrode potential of hydrogen is 0. Is 0. And this also give us information for other purposes also. This give us information for other purposes here. Okay. If standard electrode potential is negative, the standard electrode potential is negative, that is a stronger reducing acid than hydrogen. Means if standard electrode potential is negative for any given substance, it means that it is stronger reducing agent than this. Means reducing agent means that will be easily oxidized. Like this, if I am taking sample for this, so this one I am taking Li plus electron. So standard potential of this one, standard potential of this one is, from book you can see, minus 0.35. Yeah, this one. Yeah. And for this it is 0. So this one is strong reducing acid. This one is strong reducing acid. Means as the value of this increases in negative, tendency and reactivity of species increases in comparison to hydrogen. So other example we can take from book also. Here we can use book also. I have book there. So you may see here hydrogen value here, hydrogen 2 H plus 2 and getting 2 electron and changing H2. So here value negative, downside it is negative and upside it is positive. So one arrow is shown here, increasing strength of reducing is, means as the value of this one will decrease, reducing strength of that will increase. In opposite, if we take like this side, increasing strength of oxidizing, as we will move upside, the oxidizing nature will increase. So from this table we can see, from this table, as the value of this is getting negative, the value of a redox couple is getting negative, so the nature of that also changing. If value of this redox couple for any metal is negative, that is better reducing agent than hydrogen. So on this basis we can say which one is better, reducing or oxidizing agent. Means oxidizing, you may remember it, for oxidizing the value, a value of that one is positive than hydrogen, that is better oxidizing agent than hydrogen. Hydrogen electrode means we get hydrogen couple electrode that we have seen. And if a redox couple has the more negative value than hydrogen, that is stronger reducing agent. And you might be knowing what does mean of reducing and oxidizing. Means that reducing means that reduce others. It's called reducing agent. Reducing agent means that reduce other. It's called reducing agent. Means if that couple is reducing other, then itself it is getting oxidized. So on this basis, and oxidizing, that oxidize others, reduce itself. Means here one point you have to note, what value of if a redox couple, if a redox couple value is negative, if we will see here a negative standard electrode potential, means the redox couple is a stronger reducing agent than hydrogen couple. A positive standard potential means the redox couple is weaker reducing agent than the H plus and H2 redox couple. So here we have to see one point, that negative value of redox couple, negative value of redox couple shows that one is stronger reducing agent than hydrogen couple, redox couple, sorry, hydrogen redox couple, negative value. A positive value is that means that one is better oxidizing agent than the hydrogen redox couple. So by this we can say some questions also. So here we can see some question that it will solve with the help of this also. I wrote 3 electrode couples and their values. So here you may see Ca plus 2 and 2 electron, Ca solid, value of that one is minus 2.87. For this it is this 2.93, and for this is minus 3.05. So if I ask you which one is better reducing agent, which one is better reducing agent, so I think we will say this one. This one is better. Yes, correct. It is correct. By seeing the values, we can say which one is better reducing agent. If any reaction is there, if this one is there, so it may make reaction possible. So by seeing this value, we can say which one is better reducing agent and better oxidizing. Which one is better reducing acid? This one is better reducing acid. But which one is better oxidizing acid? That one is better oxidizing acid. But if we write for hydrogen, that is for hydrogen it is 0. So what is that? In these three, that one is better oxidizing acid. But if we compare with hydrogen, so this one is better reducing acid than hydrogen redox couple, because the value of standard electrode potential of hydrogen is 0, so it is better reducing acid. But in these three, that is better oxidizing. And which one is better reducing? This one is better reducing. So by seeing the values of standard electrode potential, we can say that about the metal, which one is better oxidizing, which one is better reducing, what is the reactivity of the metal. So here I have made Danielson. Here you may see I have made Danielson. Here this note that one is cathode. Here again, so like this. Okay. And we have used one salt base. What is the function of salt base? It maintains the balance of ions. What is the function of salt base? It maintains the valence of ion between the reaction, between a redox reaction. Means Danielson is a redox. So here it helps to maintain the balance of charges. And flow of current, as you know that flow of current is just opposite in the direction of flow of electron. So in which direction electrons flow? In opposite of that current flows. So here we have discussed just only little. Here the work of salt base is to balance the ions into half cell. If we will not use this one, so ions can't be balanced, and we have used to balance the ions between two cells, and this is the structure of Danielson. And we use salt base to balance the ions into half cell. U-shaped, that is U-shaped wire that we say, that is called salt base. What is the function and how it is made? That U-shaped wire connect two half cells, and in that U-shaped wire a solution of potassium chloride or aluminum nitrate, usually solidified by boiling with agar, later cooling to a jelly-like substance, is filled in this. And other function of this one, it make two solution in contact. If this wire is not there, two solutions are not in contact, two half cell can't be connected. So function of this one is connect to half cell. Thank you students. For some confusion you may write comment.